Hello and welcome. Oh, that's right. Do 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 do. Welcome to my live. I am earlier than normal, although if you're watching this on a replay, you don't know what time it is. Keep on rolling, baby. There we go. Let's do that. So hands up. There's some family love. Hey, hey. Now I'm finally early enough that Leah Hart won't fall asleep. Well, not yet. Give it time. Then Jert is back. Hey, Jert, you showed up right away. No. You know what? I bought some fabric today. I'm very excited. I bought poster board, black poster board that's going to go in between my Etch A Sketches. I bought that today. Hold on. That's right. Love this shit right. Loving this shit right here. Let me see if this works. Oh man. Oh, that's beautiful. I well, I book cover. Hello, Jason Bacon. So yeah, I got this green fabric at Walmart. It came in 2 yards, and it's the exact color of my green screen. And so, um, on you can't tell this on. Oh, you know what? Let me turn on my Etch A camera. Um, yeah. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, Etch Cam. There we go. So I've got. I'm going to back up for you. I'm not ready for. Go. So this is my setup. Hold on. Let's hide Etch A camera again. So I've got this green paper. It's just construction paper, green construction paper. And you can see on my YouTube channel the armature for the web camera. Hold on. Up close and personal, that's for sure. This armature is in my way. So I cut this out to be exactly the size to hide. Oh, it's backwards. Here we go, like this. So it can hide the armature from the drawing. But it's always been like there's a square now, and it's not quite the same. So I bought this paper is very very epic. Thank you. Um, and then you can see, let's see the Etch A Cam again. So the Etch A Cam, you can see here it is this floppy paper. And so I bought this green fabric. So it has been smart and it has been working. And now it's been out of my way. But I decided to buy this green fabric so I can make something that I can like maybe wrap around it and it'll cover it a little more tightly and closely. And sorry about that. Um, and it'll be a little better. And then I have to be able to take it off because I readjust this camera when I'm doing my when I do my big drawings. There we go. That froze. Like that. There we go. So yes, if you're on my YouTube, this is what it looks like. Hi. But you're not on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, if you are on YouTube, hey Jert. Jert is the only one who said hi. So I'm assuming Jert's the only one there. Jert is what I'm saying. Oh, good. That is the words. Um, all right. So I'm feeling a little under the weather today. My son, Andrew, um, Jimmy Smelly Farts, stayed home from school today because he had a cough, but then we took a temperature and he had a fever. So we tested him. He's got the flu A. So he's home. But I have felt a little congested today. And so I have not been 100%. So just so you know, Faye, I love the worm drawing. but it was really hard for me. Yeah, I know. So I'm a little wonky. So I wasn't really in my right head or mindset. I needed to go lay down and play some Minecraft for a while. I actually played some Fortnite for a little bit. Then I played some Minecraft. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to draw because if I am at 5 o'clock, which is, in about an hour or so, Jamie's going to be done with work and she'd like to go take a tour of a gym with me. But, well, thank you. Yeah, he hopes he feels better too because he has a party he wanted to go to tomorrow, like an end of school year party he was invited to. So he really wants to go to that, and we would love for him to go to that. But if he's got a fever, I mean, at least it's a pool party, so they're outside, but still, you know. I don't know why you would bet that I can't do it. You know I can draw everything. I've drawn up a couple other worm ideas. That's fantastic. So I really do appreciate it, Faye. I didn't want it to sound like I was just kind of meh about it. I love that you're suggesting ideas and having these worm concepts. I definitely would like to. Is that a chicken? Yes, this is a chicken. Bugs chicken. Thanks, Journey. First, I did get a request already. Let me take a look at it from Faye. Let me take a look at it. Uh, but yeah, Arthur the Aardvark, that was a good one. 96. Actually, that's a different aardvark that I'm thinking of. You're going to leave now? Alrighty. Well, I haven't started drawing yet. Kind of bored, says YouTube. I haven't drawn yet. Haven't started drawing yet. Come back. That is Phantom of the Opera in the background, Austin. Very good. Okay. Fantastic. Is that a hand holding an apple? Is that the one you're talking about there, Faye? The Twilight book cover? Trent, look at that. Hmm. Hmm. I suppose I could. I mean, I don't want to fill all that in. I can do all of these things. Yeah, I'm going to draw it, TJ. Don't be pushy. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, I don't think I gotta do Twilight now. Book cover now. Yeah, Faye asked if I draw the Twilight book cover. I'm gonna say no. Let me look up Arthur the Aardvark. I'm curious about that. Oh, that Arthur. He's an aardvark? I never knew that. Aardvark have like no, I'm really not my head's not in the right place to do realistic hands, and I'd rather do these cartoon suggestions or even I would rather do anime at this point. My head's not right. Ryan Gosling's character in Blade Runner. Hmm. Poliwhirl. Yeah, that's what I'm here to do, Ricardo. I'm choosing something. I've done a lot of SpongeBob. I'm not going to do SpongeBob. I've done Taz. I'm not going to do Taz. Let's see. So who said it? Gojo? Jojo. Gojo, Jojo. I sent you two new ideas. Oh, you mean with the worm? Or you're saying here? Patrick. I just did Patrick as Chewbacca for the May the 4th. Oh, I think my sound is on. I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb. How about Aang? I've done Aang. No ideas on the worm. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hmm. Peter Griffin, I've done. I think my computer's making noises. Thanks, Angela, for all the roses. No, you know what? I think I'm going to do Poliwhirl. Are you still here, Austin? Yeah, you are. Because you keep doing Toph. I've done Toph. I'm gonna do Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl. Let's start with that. Skip that. Thanks, Cartoon Man. All right, we're gonna do this as a reference. Thank you, Austin, for the love. Well, let's do that. Oh, that is way too big. Windows 11 logo. I've already made my choice. You can definitely suggest a way, but I'm not going to say yes to anything because I have made my choice. I have done Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson is actually in my most requested playlist. You can see all my Simpsons drawings there. Most requested. I think all of them. I've got some recent ones that I did. All right. All right. So now this was a 5-minute Bugs Bunny, by the way. Still have my timer. My timer said it was longer, but that's because I didn't stop it right after I finished. Look, my green is flapping in the camera shot. Oh well. Bear with me. Master Chef for me. Master Chief. Master Chef. What the? I have already made my choice of what I'm drawing next. Let's start this one right here. Now, in my hand here is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long I've done. I've done Bill Cipher many times, but I've already got my next choice. So I'm not going to say yes to anything, but I do appreciate suggestions. Oh, hold on. I need to lock my focus on my drawing camera for YouTube. Watch is thank you is made by Mighty Mojo Toys and was a gift from the company. Gift from the Etch A Sketch company. Ooh, July 12th will be the 65th anniversary of the Etch A Sketch, and forward to seeing what I get from them there. And there it goes. All right, so let's get this started, shall we? Oh, let's use a Brady Bunch. There we go. Oh, are you still there, Jerk? I hope so. I'm going to do some drawing, actually. Just get to me inside all day. So we're actually starting this one with a circle of sorts. I'm not aiming for a perfect circle, but here it goes. Essentially. Yeah. So happy today. It's a such day. Oh, thanks for the follow, Keegan. Lemon. Lemon Jello. Mongelo. Already forgotten what I'm drawing. Guess, peeps. That's funny. Marsha, that's right. Jason Bacon. Tis the Brady Bunch. This is like old school, actually, the Brady Bunch singing. It's when they were trying to be the Partridge Family. Inside all day. We gotta get out. Give me some of those spray. You know what I wanted to try? I meant to do that on YouTube. I meant to try plugging in an earbud, like a headphone jack, and see if that sounds better. Because my sound does sound very tinny on YouTube. Okay, so here's. I did take some nose spray just before. I'm hoping that helps clear up my head and I feel better. Essentially. Oh, thank you, Potato. Potato is smelly is watching me on YouTube. I think that's a fantastic name. There's the whirl of the poly. 1 million points for you. Well, hi, Calcine Viper. Welcome. I did start my okay. Yeah, we're about 3 minutes into another. Wasn't that the Phantom of the Opera a little while ago? And now we're back to Phantom of the Opera. Abandoned defenses. Are you going to remember this one? No. If you could notepad it to me, just um, pork chops and applesauce. Cartoon Man. 2,000 points for that old school Brady Bunch reference. Pork chops and applesauce. Now, Faye, if you can notepad this just so I remember. Who knows what mental state I will be in later. I might get sicker and my mind will go, who is this? Actually, all I'd have to do is ask Andrew. But yeah, if you could notepad it. I got this thing going on where what? Profile of the peeps that joined. You stalked them. That's so funny. You're like, oh, who's that? Let me go see. Oh, who's that? Let me go see. That's funny. Yeah, I grew up during the TV show's prime. She hates it for obvious reasons. Oh, it's so cheesy. If we're talking about Brady Bunch, I assume. Bum. Close your eyes and let your spirit to. I I used to sing karaoke. Go to sing karaoke a lot, and there was a lady who would sing one of Christine's songs in the Phantom Music of the Night. I think it is. No, that's what this is. Um, I forget which one, but I sang the Phantom part. It was mostly a Christina song. Sing for me, my angel. See, that's the one. That's the song. Enjoy Gerard Butler's version of the movie. Yes, I agree. The more recent movie is really cool. You can make things simple with a simple Etch A Sketch. That's right. Right. Yeah, I love the movie too. Like it was in the '90s, wasn't it? Because it was all grunge. It was supposed to be the joke that it was the '70s Brady Bunch in modern day times. Yet your song will take you where you belong. Oh, baby. In other news, my daughter Emily has agreed she wants to do summer theater as a thing, and she's going to be submitting an audition tape for Annie Jr. I'm assuming it's called Annie Jr. because the entire cast are kids. So yeah, very excited. She's going to be. That's right, Yuzion. She's going to be doing. She has to do a monologue that's at least 30 to 45 second monologue, and she has to sing "Tomorrow" and "Easy Street," like 30 seconds to a minute of that. So that's fun. Excited for her. Oh. She has to choose songs. So we're telling her we have to tell her what a monologue is, right? And then we're telling her, hey, what's a show you know very well? Like maybe you do Gravity Falls and Mabel has a monologue, something she knows, or a movie that she knows. We found a bunch of Disney monologues, but She doesn't know a lot of Disney movies, just some. I should go back and do eyes before I do those, but I'm not. Moving on. We'll see. I hope so. You already asked for that, Bill Cipher. I'm not going to say yes to things while I'm in a drawing. And I also said that I've drawn it many times. Did you hear me answer that before? Thing one. How long does it take you to draw? How long those take you to draw? It depends on what it is. Oh, you didn't hear me before? That's fine. So I don't know if I thought it was you who brought it up before. I don't mind doing Bill Cipher. He's pretty quick. It just depends on the detail. Right now I'm at 8 minutes for this one. So the length of how long it takes me to draw depends on how much I stop to read and interact with comments and how complicated the drawing is. Probably be another, at the most, I'll be 5 more minutes on this drawing. The most. I try to keep them about 12, 15 to 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes as if it's really got some detail to it. Told me I was bad. Then one day I learned what is crunchy. My aching low. Chips are crunchy. Word you ever heard. Thanks, Austin. Oh, well, crisps are crunchy. Realize chips don't have the same definition. When did you pick? I traveled all around. No, something was making a crunchy sound. Could have been my Etch A Sketch because I'm not chewing anything. Nobody is near me. When Duke's in my house, I just pass the time of day with me. I say my special word and then they ask me out to tea. I'll get the Twilight book cover another time, though. I liked it, and I could do it, but I could just tell my head's in the fog. And you're right, I would just do the apple and the outline of the hand and all that, but I don't want to go into that. Ghost image trick? Can you do the ghost image trick? Thanks, K Monte. Hey, Zoink. Do you mean the ghost where I do the light shake? I have no reason to do that for this drawing. You mean like I did the sphere demo? Did you see my sphere demo? Legion? Oh, wait. Legion asked where you get an Etch A Sketch. You can, oh! I just had a air filter pop open. I don't need to explain what that is. Sorry. You can buy these at Walmart, Target, Amazon, or eBay. If you're in the U.S., Walmart or Target to buy these. Hi. How do they work? They only make the regular size Etch A Sketch. They don't make them any bigger. Someone was asking the biggest one I have. They only make the regular size. There's nothing bigger than that. So how that works, here's the science behind it. Inside this box is very fine aluminum powder. The powder sticks to the glass with static electricity. It is not magnets. People think these are magnets. It is not magnetic at all. It's aluminum that is not magnetic. So the powder sticks to the glass with static electricity. I'm turning these knobs, and inside is a stylus that is scraping the powder off. So I'm not actually drawing a line. I'm scraping the powder off to create a negative image, a negative space line. There we go. And then that's why when you turn them over and shake them, the powder inside will then erase the lines that I've drawn. Almost done with this one. I'm almost at 12 minutes, so we'll probably finish this one around 15. Really? Yes. Yeah. Hey, Ariella. It hasn't been the best day. I had the day off of work, so that's nice. But my son's sick, and I'm not sure. I might be getting a little sick myself. So We'll see. Feeling a little under the weather. This way. Which is unfortunate. To have my day off of work and not feel great. I don't think I'm sick yet, but I feel like I'm getting congested in a sick way. There we go. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Tartar Russ. I'm going to cancel this to fix it. No, retrace this whole foot because the line's really thin. And there we go. There is actually less than 13 minutes. 12 minutes, 45 seconds now. So it's 13-minute Poliwhirl. So whoever asked me how long drawing takes, the answer is 13 minutes, but I wouldn't have known that until I finished. Profiles of Staircase is fantastic. Thanks, Cartoon Man. That's the classic. I did a self-portrait. I'm recreating it now in a big one, but where I'm drawing myself on the Etch A Sketch. Did I keep that one? Surely I still have that one. And I drew. So it's a drawing of me drawing myself on the Etch A Sketch, and in the background of the Etch A Sketch is a set of stairs, because it's just a classic. Yeah, I'm working on one now. I'm going to pause here. This is what I do. This will be my closing shot. I use my footage. You mastered the staircases. I got master those stairs. I'm the stair master. No. You see that green there? A green paper. That's what that reflection is, by the way, if you ever wonder. It is Pikachu Tater Newts. Hey, 16-bit! Oh, that's a good one. 16-bit asked for Mario. I've done Mario. I've done Mario quite a few times. But straight, that looks like it was crooked. What have you seen me draw many times? Zeke? Mario? Romeo, sure. Can you do a shark head? Hey, I can't see myself. Hi. I'm going to go find let me show you. First of all, here's my current. Indeed, Austin. You never know what you're going to get with my shuffle. This is my current self-portrait. Sure, I could show you a really detailed one. It is Poliwhirl, a 13-minute Poliwhirl. But yeah, I can show you. Someone asked if I have a masterpiece. This is a 6-hour drawing. We'll start simple. This is potatoes sack race, where I took 3 hours. Nope, 6. It's potatoes in a potato sack race. Get it? Let's do that. Here we go. That's right. And then I have my 24-hour. Now, when I work on these, I only work on them 1 hour at a time. This is 24-hour Spider-Man. This is that shadow effect, I call it, where I draw it. I lightly shook it halfway through, and then I retrace only some of it. So someone just asked, how do I keep it from getting shook up? So when I finish the drawings, I will, I take off the knobs. Hold on. I'm going to do it this weekend, actually. I have a couple pictures or a couple of drawings I'm going to, it is a Pokemon. Purple guy of Pokemon is the purple guy of Pokemon. Purple guy. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that was a Pokemon. Oh, yeah, because you could see my reference image. Yeah, Poliwhirl is a Pokemon. So to preserve them, I take off the knobs, and then right here, I cut it. I cut off the red frame. I actually have a video posted on YouTube, as well as it's pinned in my TikTok account, where it shows in 1 minute my preservation. I cut off the red frame. I cut open the box inside, and here's one that's all scratched off. And then, oh, well, that's fantastic. So I happened to draw their favorite Pokemon. They came across me. So here is Poliwhirl is calling to you. So when I preserve it, I set the drawing aside. I take out this drawing mechanism. There's the stylus. You turn the knobs and it scrapes off the powder. I wash out all of the powder that erases the drawing. And then when I glue it back together, when I glue it back together, you could shake it, you could turn the knobs, and it won't erase. The drawing will stay there forever. You Oh, you're thankful for tomorrow. You're not thanking the Lord that you missed the last one. I got it. Yeah, it's a technique I actually picked up from several other Etch A Sketch artists. I used to just simply drill. I've been working with the Etch A Sketch as an art medium for going on 30 years. 30 years, my friends. And the first quite a while. I would just drill a hole in the bottom of it and try to shake out as much of the powdering as it was actually created. It was developed by an engineer. The toy was originally it was released in 1960 and it was created by an engineer. Yeah, and the big ones. I actually on TikTok I have a pinned video of me opening a big one. You can see the mechanism in that. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find my little self portrait. Maybe I did erase it. You know what? I think I erased it. I didn't think it was worth keeping. I got a picture of it, and that was it. Oh well, I'm working on them for about 60 years, and yet the staircase. That's hilarious. Yeah. So this year's the 65th anniversary of the Etch A Sketch. I do commissions, absolutely. In fact, here's a commission here. Someone asked me to do Harley Quinn and the Joker from the classic animated. Thanks, potato. Oh, Gerald, or Jerk, you just missed it. I just explained how it worked. You know what? While I was drawing, I was explaining it. So for those who might have missed it, let me show you with this. So yeah, people will just message me, DM me, and say, "Hey, I want you to draw." That reminds me, I've got a commission piece. I should do that one next because someone messaged me and said, "I want you to draw this." So what I'll do is I'll draw it live, share the drawing with that person, and if they no, this one I can reuse. It still has the powder. I only preserve it. Thanks, future. Show you another one here. Spring Trap. Five Nights at Freddy's Spring Trap. Um, shoot. So they message me and I draw it. If they like it, then they pay me, and then that's when I spend the time to cut it open and preserve it. I'm not going to preserve it if it's not a paid for commission piece because that's an hour and a half process. Oh, and I had one more. This is one I liked recently. Tim Curry as Cap, Long John Silver. Oh my goodness. I was calling him Captain John Silver, and I realized no, it's Long John Silver. So again, Jert on YouTube was asking me how it worked. Wow, Long John, indeed. Long John Silver. Yeah. I started typing up, like editing the videos ready to post, and I started typing Captain John Silver. I'm like, no, 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 no. That's Captain Jack Sparrow. That's where the CJP, and doesn't matter. Just stop. CJS, Captain Jack Sparrow. LJS, Long John Silver. Anyway, I'll stop. So, hey, Cartoon Man, very good question. So, inside here is very fine aluminum powder. It's aluminum. And there's little plastic beads inside. You can see them rolling around. The plastic beads help spread it onto the glass. So, for example, this, when you turn it over and shake it, I'll show it in just a second, actually. So that the powder sticks to the glass with static electricity. It's not magnetic. People think it's magnets. There's no magnet. Aluminum is not magnetic. Sticks to the powder with static electricity. And then as I turn these knobs, I'm scratching off the powder from the glass. The little stylus scratches the powder off the glass. So let me show you that with the Poliwhirl one. So I'm not actually drawing a line. Hold on. Where did I leave off? Oh, I'm over here on the D. Those are my initials, by the way. So right here, as I'm drawing this line, I'm not really drawing a line. I'm scratching the powder off. And the more you scratch off, that's why you can see through it, because you're scratching the powder off. So the powder inside, with help of the plastic beads, turn over and shake it, and it's filled in all of those lines that I scratched off. So there goes my 13-minute Poliwhirl. Why, thank you. Future says I should have more subscribers. I only had 615 in January. I just started going live on and sharing more not stories. What are they called? Shorts. I've been doing shorts more often on YouTube now and getting a little more attention. So you got it, Shay. That's how it works. All right, now I think I'm ready to make my choice on my next drawing. Did we reach a goal? Oh, I did. Set up a new goal for fun. Let's see. How about
See, the person I love the most is so far away.
lightning bolts the same as roses?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll do
Keep
lightning.
me upright.
Oh,
Got to leave the hurry. Be together. 'Cause that's all I got.
Yeah, all right, that's for fun. All right. Do you ever make anything from One Piece? Oh, yes, many things from One Piece. I've done a lot of Luffy's, but I've done Zoro. I've done a lot of things from One Piece. If you go look at my playlist, if you're on TikTok, you can go to my playlist called Most Requested, and you'll see a lot of One Piece. Oh, you got it. That's now you know. Do you have an original? Oh, look at that. 3 lightnings. Oh, hey, look at that. Cartoon Man. Hold on. And look, it's my self-portrait. See, I've got the crown. Do I have an original? What do you mean, Tartar Russ? You mean like an original Etch A Sketch? I've got one from the 70s. That was mine as a child. Is that what you mean? Or an original drawing? Not sure what you mean. But okay, let's do another drawing. Trying to avoid the web camera. Get a good shot. All right, I've had a whole bunch of suggestions thrown at me. I'm ready to pick one now. So throw some ideas at me, and I'll pick something. What should I draw next? Now that I've erased it. Oh, let me show a tornado. Weren't you doing? Yes, thank you, Leah Hart. I'm doing a commission piece. Hi, boys. My goodness. Oh, that's right. Jeremy wants a dolphin. I have done a dolphin. I've done the Pac-Man arcade machine, the actual machine. But yeah, I need to, you're right. I need to do the commission piece. Oh, well, poop on a stick. What was it? Hold on. I got to go find my chat messages. I got to go find it. Give me a second. I'm going to go look for the request to remember what it was. It's from It was a Fast and the Furious car. Fast and the Furious car. It was requested by Jesse. 93 Toyota Supra. 1993. But they said they're not going to have the money to pay for it right away. So. Let's try that.
Can you believe
I've done Naruto. You can definitely go check out my most requested playlist. You'll see quite a few Naruto drawings. Yeah, and same with Luffy. Same with Luffy. You can see that in my most requested. No, but I'm going to be drawing a commission drawing now. So it is a vehicle I will be drawing, and it's backwards compared to what I usually draw. me a second while I'm setting up my shot on YouTube. Jungle Temple? What's that? Bluey, I've done Bluey. I think Bluey's in. Hi, boys. I think I already said hi. I think Bluey's in my most requested because I get that a lot. All right, we're going to start this one. I always start with the grill and the headlights. Yeah, you stop, Brody. I'm not accepting any requests right now. That's actually kind of where I wanted to start. All right. So this is I do this every time. Handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing takes. Tell me, I'm sorry y'all see this. No, it's too quiet. Yeah, okay. Bear with me. I'm messing with my webcam. There we go. That'll work. Future, what do you do for a living? Oh, definitely. No, for a live. This is how I relax. My day job, I work for an auto insurance company in the claims department. I manage a team of adjusters that help people when they're in an accident. Oh, definitely the quality of the Etch A Sketch has changed over the years. It used to be Ohio Art that made the Etch A Sketch. And even with them, they went from a larger size to then a smaller size in the 90s. The 90s? Maybe early 2000s, they started going with the smaller, either classic size. No, I'm not talking about a pocket size. I'm not talking about they made a travel size, but their regular sized Etch A Sketches started being the smaller measurement. And then they sold the rights to Spin Master, who makes it today. Repeat the real sing. You can't make any song requests. Rather old units or new units? Old ones. Yeah, I prefer the old style because the new ones now, they're making them out of recycled plastic, but even the styluses are plastic, which doesn't help with the static electricity. It's part of the science. And the lines are really hard to make good solid lines. I have to slowly draw and retrace lines over and over again. Yeah, it is. This is exactly what I do to relax. So, which is also why I like taking requests, because taking requests, I don't have to think. I don't have to think ahead of time what I'm going to draw. I just show up and say, hey, what should I draw? And commission pieces once in a while, I kind of said no for a long time. I did say no. Fact, I'd said no for a long time that I don't want to do commission pieces because I don't want to make this into a business. Then I won't be relaxing. But I gave in and now I do commissions once in a while. You 3D printed an Etch A Sketch? Is it a functioning Etch A Sketch? Yeah, Faye on TikTok said I told her no so many times, and finally I gave in. She broke me down, and she bought two of them, and I shipped them to her in the Netherlands. She was that determined. Determined. This way. Elijah, I don't usually give away because I still have my car in mine. Oh yeah, Oz? All right. I have one of these, but I'm nowhere as good as you. Oh, thanks, Skull Cube. Yeah, I'm going on 30 years drawing on these, so I've had a lot of practice. Yeah, if somebody is interested, so I sell these. It's $50 plus shipping. $50 includes the preservation, and I didn't show it, but I also put them in a shadow box. So it's beautifully framed in this shadow box. It's preserved so it will last forever. Yeah. That's $50 plus shipping. It's a very good deal because again, I'm not looking to make a business out of this. I don't do this for the money. I do this to relax. I like to entertain, which is why I like followers. I like an audience when I draw. Interact. In fact, my drawings take longer because I chat with people watching. But hey, we're all here to have fun and relax. It is a car. Yeah, I am drawing the car. This is a commission piece, actually. Someone messaged me and asked for it.
Man, the kind of man with disrespect.
Focus here for a second.
Nibble on the back of his neck. He ate his own cold and three diamonds every day. So you got a flight of stairs, but you're full of them anyway. Yeah, you know, there we go.
That's right. Lisa H says they have 3 in their home. Hey, Carla. Let me go ahead and go back and do this tire that's under here. So when people commit, so this is a commission drawing. They wanted me to draw a car from Fast and the Furious. I'm going to give that away. And I said, okay, so just give me a year, make, and model. You know, just year, make, and model, and I'll draw that. So that's what I'm doing. This person said, in fact, I probably have 7 or 8 drawings that are commission drawings people haven't paid for, which is fine. I set them aside if they could pay me someday. Otherwise, I'll give up and erase it. That's why I don't preserve them until they're paid for.
Three, 2, average easy ass. He ran a 4-minute mile blindfolded with an engine block strapped to his back. He can eat more pies in the wall.
Yes, I want to say it is. Hold on. I have to go look at. You think you could draw Weird Al? I have drawn him. I've drawn his first 2 albums. It is. Yeah, it's a 93 Supra. I've drawn Weird Al's very first album and his second album, which was Weird Al in 3D. Both have Weird Al on them. I'm gonna go see him on June 21st perform at the Venetian. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm gonna go see him perform, and I've got VIP passes, and I'm hoping to get him to sign my drawing of his first album. I have his autograph, but not on my drawings. I think that'd be really cool. I'm also gonna pitch him the idea that I'd love to collaborate with him and do a stop motion, classic stop motion on the Etch A Sketch for one of his music videos. I expect him to go, oh yeah, that'd be really nice, and just I'll never hear from him. But that'd be fun. It's so true. Can you draw a used new album? Probably. Yeah, it would be amazing. Hello again, Sammy.
Swingers.
Yeah, Easy E. This is wow. I'm glad you could tell right away that it's a Supra. This is a commission piece. The person said they wanted a car from Fast and the Furious, and I said, "Well, just give me a year, make, and model, and I'll draw it." Ooby doo, I want to be like you. I'm hoping it turns out all right, but again, I don't know when they'll be able to pay me. But so what I do with commission pieces, you DM me or just message me and say, "Hey, I want you to draw this," and I'll draw it. So like this, they're not here right now. They might show up later, but they're not here now. So when I post the time lapse video, I'll share it with them, and then if they, hey stars, that looks different. You change your font or something, like capital letters are different. So I'll share with them the time lapse video, and they say, "Yeah, that's it." And then once they pay me, that's when I'll stop and preserve it. Pardon me as I focus. There we go. Hi, Victor. No, I haven't. I'm actually going in order of release. So my next drawing will be Dare to Be Stupid. I'm actually thinking right now my current large image drawing, when I do my big pictures, I draw them 1 hour at a time. And Tuesdays and Wednesdays is my recent schedule where I work on a big drawing. But I'm thinking right now I'm working on a self-portrait, which I just showed a little while ago. And I'm thinking after I finish that, I might do Dare to Be Stupid. Hold on, let me just focus. I want to get this proportion right. That's right, Just Casey. I'll give you 1,000 points. Now I started from the beginning. Now you realize while he had the contract with his record album, he released 13 albums. I'm not looking at my chat for a moment while I focus on my lines. I'm looking at it now. Yes, I like cars. You got it. Grayson, thanks. Hey, did you just now start following me, though? Yeah, they still make them. You'll buy them if you're in the U.S. You can buy them at Walmart or Target with the reply. With a la bazini. Walmart, Target, or you can go get them on Amazon or eBay. Here we go. You talk like you chew. You see, it's true. Someone like me. I can't let to be like someone like you. Like someone like me. Like someone. There we go. The request was a 93 Toyota Supra. So whatever is it, MK4? Sure, could be. I don't know cars so much. I draw them. In fact, I've got a playlist on TikTok called Vehicles. If you're curious to go take a look at that, I've got a whole bunch of vehicle drawings, different year, make, models. Although there's also motorcycles, airplanes. It's the Super Edition, yeah. King Louis now wants the secrets of the Etch A Sketch, not fire. That's right. Thanks, Zoda Fry. Lay the secret on me. How do you draw on the Etch A Sketch? How do you draw on the Etch A Sketch? I don't know how to draw on the Etch A Sketch. Now, don't try to kid me, Etch Artist. I made a deal with you. What I desire is man's red drawing machine, so I can draw like you. It's hard. Not a Honda. Impressive. Thank you, B. So yeah, this is a commission piece. Someone messaged me and said, I would like you to draw a 1993 Toyota Supra. And I said, okay. So I'll show them this. On the Etch A Sketch in general, I'm going on 30 years. For this specific drawing, I'm 13 minutes into it. This is 13 minutes right now. But yeah, I've been working with the Etch A Sketch as an art medium for 30 years now. Watch it.
faster it can go away.
Hey, Logie, it has been a long while.
So
Oh, right. Let's do that.
stay. I'm okay. But lonesome tomorrow comes.
Yeah. Let's go back this way. Do this. Also going to go back. He's missing a couple tires here. We'll get it.
And oh,
I need to go back to the hood. Going back to the hood, yo. I know about him. I'll actually make a hood.
as hard as can
Hey, gaming with Alan.
be a lover without love.
There we go. Now I'm going to give it a big old fin.
And all my own.
That's the other tire back there.
Heart, it'll be alright. That this love at home. Something to home. As hard as it can be.
Like,
Hard still
like how it's turning out.
to be in love. Without love.
Obviously, this will go into my vehicle playlist. Well, I got the hubcaps in the exact same position. I do have a reference photo if y'all wondering. When you're recreating something in any art form, any art medium, you're recreating something, you'd better have a reference image. Otherwise, you can't trust your memory. Can't trust your memory. All right. Got a tire. What else are we missing here? I think just the back. Let's do that. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for sharing, Leaky. Leaky? Thank you. So this is a commission piece. Someone asked me. So just so you know, I don't want people to start asking for vehicles because in most of my lives, I will change subjects. Thanks, No Limits Outdoor or No Limit Outdoor. Um, so in other words, if I've drawn a vehicle, I'm not going to draw another vehicle in the same live. I like to switch things up and change subjects. La 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 la. But that's pretty much it. There it is, a 1993 Toyota Supra, asked by Jesse. How long have I been doing this? In general, right? For this one, this was going on 18 minutes for this drawing. But yeah, I've been working with the Etch A Sketch as an art medium for, I'm going on 30 years now. In fact, my banner, I don't know how many banners have it. Something I'm going to update. I'm going to update my profile picture with a current profile self-portrait that I'm working on. But let's make this one a little lower to match the other tire here. All right. 2020 made 25 years, and I've got that as a banner on most of my social media. If it's not just a collage of drawings. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to go ahead and give this a horizon line, and then that way I can finish. I realize if I do end up preserving this, I want the stylus in the bottom right corner, and then I don't have to worry about, or I could try not to worry about the stylus moving while I'm cutting it open. I think that's it. Dishwasher's done. My watch just told me so. This is an original song by my friend Dan Bressler. He did it for while I was doing, it's for my time lapse drawing of Space Mountain. There we go. Is that Toretto's? I don't know what that is. I just did Scooby Doo recently. So yeah, this ended up being more like 18 or 19 minutes. I just did Scooby Doo recently. If you put Fast and that's exactly what it is, Jish. That this is a commission piece. They specifically said, I want you to draw Fast and Furious car. And I said, okay, well, give me your make and model. And they said, okay, well, it's a 93. Hey, Godfather, it's a 93 Toyota Supra. Done. Here you go. So they're not here now. Thanks. I'm glad you could tell. Did they have the fin in the movie? I'm hoping they did. I think that's. Let me show you all on TikTok world. You're missing out here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There we go. See there? So there's my reference image. There we go. Hi. How you doing? So this is what it looks like on YouTube right now. I'm also live on YouTube. So they get the full show, you could say. The sound's not as good, the picture's not as good. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna try a different headset tomorrow. But oh, you got my reference image up there, you get my timer, you get me, and you get the drawing while I'm drawing it. So yeah, I don't know if is that the car from Fast and the Furious, like the image, the reference image? I don't know. So, oh, thanks for the finger heart. Totally is fantastic. Awesome. I got lucky. I looked up 95 Toyota Supra and I went, you know what? This looks like a Fast and the Furious car. I'm coming up, so you're going. There we go. Family. Solid. I don't know. I don't think I've seen any of the movies. Don't think less of me. If you love it. Justin, my camera done side. All right. Thanks for the follow, Tipsy. Say you love me. That's right. 1,000 points for you. It says you just joined me. They are horrible. Thanks. The clothes itself, how horrible. How dare it? All right. So this, hold on. Oh, thank you for. Oh, that's so funny. You know what? They know. They knew you were watching. Somebody on TikTok said they're watching Fast and Furious now. What is it? A secret. There we go. Okay, so now because this is a commission piece, I need to set it aside. I can't erase it. Let me find another drawing that I'm willing to erase. One moment, please. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, because I'm going to take both TikTok and Hold on. Both TikTok and YouTube. I'm going to take each of my collection of drawings on the side. I have to take my camera off. Hold on. I got to turn it on. Well, 90s model Supra with sure would still turn heads today. All right, here we go. You're all coming with me. Oh, that's a good one. I'm not picking a drawing right now, though. All right, we're going to come over here and look at drawings. We're going to move. Here's my current self-portrait that I'm working on. That's right, Ryan. It was a Supra. This is my current self-portrait that I'm working on. I got to set it aside very carefully. I'm going to do that. Oh, hey, here's my popcorn bucket from Legend Studios. Here's the black poster board I'm going to be using this meeting. Let's set it right here on this chair. All right. So we're going to look. Tootsies. It's that season again. It's Tootsie season. All right, here we go. Let's see what you're seeing. We're going to go like this. Oh, there we go. Not going to erase. So this is a commission piece. This sailor. Bob Ross. This is like my third rendition of Bob Ross. I've got my own copy. These are not for sale. This Marvin the Martian, I don't know if he's coming through. Yeah, these are coming through. So these are all. Hey, there's my self-portrait. There it is, right there. Let me see. There we go. I'm glad I still have it. I want to keep it to compare it. That's a commission. That's a commission. That's not. But we're not. No, maybe that's a contender. As Jareth is a contender for possible racing. We've got Mass, Wolverine, Mystery Science Theater. That's a great one, but I'm not going to use that Etch A Sketch. It's Christmas Etch A Sketch. I might select Ash from Army of Darkness. I just can't bring myself to it. I don't know, maybe Wicked. Oh, and there's Jim. This was my first attempt at potato sacrifice on a bad, crummy Etch A Sketch. So I started to build on a better one. Oh, no. Hey, Weird Al. Here's the first album. Right here. Sorry. There's the first album right there. Right there. So that's the one I'm going to get on the side. Yes. Going to split into this concert in June, which is next month. So excited. All right. So I think the winner is, I could just do this. What is this? And that's not an otter. It's a ferret. I think I could just do the ferret because honestly, if it comes through, then that's an easy one to redraw. That's the answer. Answer is ferret. We're going to erase the ferret. So we're going to move. Sorry, everybody. Put you back on the stage. We're going to set our Fast and the Furious car aside. Thanks. Future. Thank you. All right, we're going to turn off the etch cams. There we go. There we go. We're going to say goodbye to Claude. We're going to put this etch cam up here. In a moment. I think I definitely need to keep that. I'm going to grab that, please. Your little profile picture, I'm keeping that. I think I need to preserve that. I don't want to break the stand. Hold on, let me adjust it. Oh, let me turn off this big light again. There we go. Future, which one were you saying was beautiful? Because I couldn't see the chat while I couldn't see the YouTube chat while I was sharing. So I want it like this. Let's see what we can do. Thanks for the follows. Colin, follow. Back up a little. Very nice. Yeah, we're going to say goodbye to the ferret. Okay. I am ready for the next suggestion. I am not going to draw another vehicle. What was the first thing I drew? I totally forgot. What time is it? So she should be done. That's right, Madam Min. That's right. Let's at least do one request from Faye. She's a fun one. Do you know capybara? I've actually done capybara, if you believe that. Oh man, the duel between Madame Mim and Merlin was awesome. I've already got my next request good to go. I like hearing more requests, but I am good to go on my request. And there she is. All right, you can't see her on TikTok. You don't know what I was saying when I said there she is. I need to believe that. One moment, please. Putting my attention cam back in place. I have drawn a bear, but I've already got my selection for now. So I am not drawing a bear now. That's not what I meant. There we go. Etch a Sketch on. Yes, exactly. I'm Etch Artist on YouTube as well. You can go to um, my profile in TikTok, and just underneath my profile picture is the link to my YouTube channel. But yeah, I am live on YouTube now. So Cartoon Man, what you got going on here is I use this footage from TikTok is what I use to make my time lapse videos. I download the footage. I download the footage from TikTok to make my shorts and time lapse videos, but the lives on YouTube stay there, and I make timestamps of where the drawings start and end. Sometime, maybe Wayland. No, I've already got my next one. I saw your request for a bear, and I made the comment that I've already drawn a bear before. However, I've got my next request already lined up. I'm not making a bear, so please stop asking. Stop asking.
When your tummy aches,
Let's make it
build you
draw it a little bigger.
furnace breaks.
It's okay. It doesn't mean I wouldn't draw it again, but right now I've already got it chosen. So I'm going to start this one. Start this one.
Kiss you.
Oh, this one. Oh, I like this one. I'm glad we're going to get rid of this ferret. This one's drawing nice. I don't have any more new ones. Now that I've done the back of my playing card.
Put you to bed when you had too much.
Right? Oh my goodness. Thanks, Waylon. Saying what everybody's thinking. All right, now, if you haven't been around here, because you probably haven't, this is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing takes. If my wife does convince me, I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know. She talked about wanting to go visit a gym with me anytime now. So this might be my last drawing before I do the gym tour. And then we'll see. Oh man, this is really smooth knobs. The other one was feeling very stiff. I try to keep them around 12, 15 minutes. I do remember you, Death Note. Do all Etch A Sketches perform? No, actually, they don't. That's right, Lisa H. 1,000 points for you. No, some of them, like I was saying, the knobs on this one feel very smooth. The one I was just using that I drew the car on it felt very tight. The wires felt very tight inside. This one is very easy to turn, but I also need to be aware of that I don't have to push as much. Also, some of them, yeah, I try to, like I said, this will probably be about 15 minutes. Most of mine tonight, the last one was 18-minute car. That was an 18-minute car. The Toyota Supra was 18 minutes. When I draw the big Etch A Sketches, I take my time and I draw 1 hour at a time. Uh, that's why I use the small one. The small one on lives because uh, small one on lives because I can do quicker drawings. It's a smaller canvas. Because it's a smaller canvas, I can do quicker drawings. Even if I were to try to do a quick drawing on the big one, it still ends up being about an hour. All these lines are retraced at least once to darken the lines, as well as I can round off any lines that I need to. That's nice. This is going to be a good one. A good suggestion, Faye. Character I've never drawn before. So many times people ask me to draw something. I've been doing quick drawings on TikTok since 2020. So that's 5 years just on TikTok with these quick drawings. So I get asked to do the same characters over and over again. Bet you do. I know you do. I know you got a list. Cartoon Man, if you missed it, then you're out of luck because I don't like to share. I don't like to say what I'm drawing. So I think you'll guess it though. You seem like somebody who knows classic cartoons. This is a classic Disney cartoon. I'm giving that hint. But yeah, typically what I'll do is, well, if you're on TikTok, now obviously if you were on YouTube, you can see my reference image. So that's kind of cheating. So it's not a game on YouTube. But yeah, I don't like to say, once I've started, I don't say what I'm drawing. Give me a moment here to focus. Nice. Perfect length. Oh man, and yeah, this would have been wasted on a ferret. This one's drawing really, so the point on this one's really fine too. So when drawing, I can do a lot of detail. Some of them draw thicker than others. Some Etch A Sketches, someone asked if their qualities are different. Some of the Etch A Sketches don't have enough powder inside of them. And so it won't completely erase. Why, why is everyone asked me to do LeBron James? I have done LeBron James. I never make promises while I'm drawing of what I'm going to draw next because you might be gone by the time I'm ready, as well as mostly that. Mostly that. A lot of times people are just not around when it's time to draw their drawing. So I don't say that, Brent. You have to guess. This is a Disney cartoon character from an old Disney movie. Not one of the more popular ones, but it is a classic. I say it didn't get as much attention. It doesn't get as much attention as it should. I wouldn't have even known the name of this character if you had. I knew who you were. As soon as this was requested, I knew the character right away and I could picture her. But you do know. Nice. Thank you. That's right, Luke College. Luke College is got the movie. You got the movie, so I'll give you 500 points. Now you have to understand, I give out points, but they don't mean anything. It's based on the same point system that they use on Whose Line Is It Anyway? I give out points, but the points don't mean anything. I just give them out. I don't keep track. Not dragon now. Although maybe she turns into a dragon. It does look like Pete's dragon. You know what? I bet it's the same. I wonder if it's the same cartoonist, the same animator. It looks like Pete's dragon, but it's not. I look in your eyes and you whisper sweetly, boom, 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 boom. She does. Yo, thank you. I thought so. That's the one, Benevolent image. Yeah, cheese never dies. Milk Call was the animator. Is this the same animator? Cartoon Man? Hey, you are the Cartoon Man. You should know. It's in your name. Because, yeah, this totally looks like Pete's dragon. Look in your eyes and you whisper sweetly. Boom, 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 boom. Came out the same year as Star Wars, 1977, if I recall. I believe that is a correct statement. Imagination. Thanks, Wayne. I believe she does turn into a dragon. Yeah, when they're having their metamorphosis duel, right? She's losing, so she breaks the rules and turns into a dragon. Do you remember when you did the back of Batman? I do remember the back of Batman. No, all right. By the way, I do give out points if you can guess the. Now it's harder on YouTube because you can't really hear my music, but I give out points if you guess the artist and song. Milt did not do Elliot. Oh, okay. And thank you, Cartoon Man, for looking up in Google for me because I was totally curious. I wonder if they got the inspiration though. I mean, it's decades apart, I believe. Well, maybe 10 years apart or so. Like I said, if Pete's Dragon was I'm focused here for a second. Pete's Dragon was in 1977. This was in the 60s, I think. It could have been 70s. Sword and Stone is the movie. Indeed, AIDS. Indeed. What year did Sword and the Stone come out? And someone confirmed Pete's Dragon was 77. Because I like to be right. I like to be told that I'm right. Oh, on YouTube, you could probably say I'm actually wearing an Etch A Sketch shirt. It's one of my own drawings. We'll share that later. 77 is correct. Huzzah! How about Sword and Stone? My name was like Fusion when I did your old profile picture. 1 million points for the correct guessing in 1990. Now, the million's too much. That's way too much. Come on now. I know they don't mean anything, but I don't know that I've ever given out a million points. I'll give you. Oh, you give them to me? Did you give them to me? 61 was Sword and Stone. All right. It was in the 60s. I thought so. It has. Oh, look at Jason Bacon giving out some bacon roses. It has a 60s feel to it. I actually have to like double back on my lines just so they're visible because they're so thin. Hello, Zachary Helzer. Magic. I do this with magic. I am a sorcerer. No, I'm wrong. It was 63. All right. All right. My wife says hi. And that's a dope drawing. Well, fantastic. Thanks, Waylon. And Waylon's wife. You know what? I should do this after I draw all of the hair. Just go back and backtrack it. Hi, CR7. Field trip was awesome. That's great to hear. Today was not so great for me. My son's homesick, and I'm not. I think I might be getting sick too. But I'm glad your field trip to the amusement park was fantastic. Yes, Lisa H. You get 500 points for guessing artist. How much time does it take you to do a full board image? Hours. It depends though. It's 20,000 points deduction for you. That's right. For getting the wrong year. I have drawing. I have a 2.5 hour drawing next to me that was done. I guess it was more of a in between this size and a classic size. I have a 6 hour drawing next to me, but I also have a 24 hour drawing. So it just depends on how much detail is in the drawing. If I'm doing it live, I've seen it take up to an hour, which is why I use the smaller Etch A Sketch. There we go from the movie. That's the name of the song, Against All Odds. So I'll give you the full. Oh, look at you. I see what you did. You said it already. So yeah, it just depends on the detail as how long it takes. Same with these pockets, right? This is now going on 14 minutes for this drawing. Also, part of that is reading chat while I'm drawing. Frank Thomas animated The Wizard Duel. Oh, nice. Classic. One of the, I have over 100 Etch A Sketches. Do you know who CR7 is in real life? I don't. No, I don't. I don't know who CR7 is in real life. I'm 53 years old. By the way, I'm 53 years old. June 21st, I will turn 54, and that is the day that I see Weird Al Yankovic in concert on my birthday. Must live them? Must live what? The nine old, yes, nine old men. Thank you. Thank you. Happy early birthday. Awesome. Oh, he's a famous soccer player. I'll give you another 10,000 points for saying 9 old men. One of the 9 old men. So you're earning your points back. I never get 10,000 points. Love what, Zachary? Both of my kids actually have a drawing of mine in their rooms. Hello? Hair's a little taller than it should be. Oh well. Could you give Lisa just being okay?
So what they say, it's been a while, it ended up. Now it's too late. She loves so hot. It's her own hands, her little eyes. She makes up. It's not the best for you.
After this, I need to assess how I'm feeling to know if I'm going to go with my hike. Actually, yeah. I'm going to go replace this head and darken it. But I wanted to at least get the plan with Etch A Sketch. It's not really. No. He shreds to go. I did during one of my lives, I did lessons with my daughter. She likes all different types of art mediums.
I wanna be a billionaire, so.
Oh, I'll be erasing this in just a few minutes. So if you want to give me $900 for erasing it, that'd be great. I usually do it for free.
Cover up magazine.
This is Glee.
Smiling
I'm
next
just gonna say that now.
and the queen.
Hey, Mark Grayson.
Close my eyes. I see the flaming shining light.
See, Waylon, just people like to repeat things until I see it. But yeah, I am here to draw. I don't see a lot of chat as it goes by, especially on a Friday night when we start getting more people joining in and chatting.
Give me a wish list. I'll be pulling Angelina and Brad Pitt and adopt a bunch of babies that ain't never had it. Give away your Mercedes like he lady have this. And last but not least,
I'm good with that.
somebody that's with it. It's been a couple months.
So that was 19 minutes. It is billionaire. Yeah.
Get it? We visit with Katrina here. And
All right, so I'll give Lisa H and Faye both. I'll give you both $1,000. What? No, I won't. 1,000 points. $1,000 do mean something. I'll give you 1,000 points. What you see? I was just thinking about you. There you go, CR7. I'll give you 500 points for that. It's actually the Glee version. All right, here we go. We're going to zoom in. So when I zoom in on TikTok, this is my closing shot of the time-lapse videos. You still there?
recession. Let me take a crack at it. Take whatever's left and just spin it up. So everybody that I
Thanks,
look at
cartoon man.
I'm single tummy around.
I think either way, I'll probably call it a night here. I need to assess how I feel to see if I'm up for visiting the touring the gym. Fantastic. And if not, then I'm going to just chill. Let me show you all my project for this weekend. I have being delivered today. Very excited. Hold on. Let me. Oh, I gotta set my timer. I can't do that. What you see, what you see, bro. Here's the back. Now let's get this side. All right. So can't make that much smaller on my can. All right, let's do this. Hold on. I'm fitting these drawings into my YouTube. I'm going to hide myself on YouTube. There we go. Okay, so what we have here, I'm going to show you all that. First, on the right, this is the Queen of Hearts. Was the longest. This was the longest I see. All right, we'll see. Well, I'll tell you in that in a second, Zachary. So this one, the Queen of Hearts on the right took me 2 hours. Is a mirror image. I have, let's see here. Right here are my initials, and I've mirrored it right there. Those are my initials hidden on the Queen of Hearts. And then the other on the left, is the back side of the card, and the pattern in the middle here. Those are my initials 4 times. And that ended up taking me 2 hours as well. So they are both the longest drawings I've ever done on a pocket size, 2 hours each. So they're both 2-hour drawings. So what I'm going to do this weekend. Hold on. So what I'm going to do this weekend is I'm going to take them both and preserve them. I'm going to cut them open, but I'm going to cut the backs off completely, and I'm going to glue them back to back and have them displayed upright. So it's actually going to end up being a 2-sided Etch A Sketch in the end. I know this is sideways, but thank you, Cartoon Man. It's nice having you here. I'll be here this weekend. So this weekend, I will do it live. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this. There we go. Something like that. I will cut them open, preserve them, and put them on display. I don't know, Jordan. We're going to be getting some takeout, though. I'm not up for making dinner tonight. So there it goes. There we go. Let me pop on here, green screen. Hey! Oops. Good night. Have a good one, and I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do some cutting open of these drawings.